The life of a Tyrant King. The T-Rex story. Before we begin, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, because today you're about to live the entire life of the most legendary predator of all time, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The beginning. Hatchling in a world of monsters. It's the Mesozoic era, 65 million years before humans will ever walk the earth. The ground shakes with the footsteps of giants. The air is thick with the scent of vegetation, rot, and fear. And in a shallow hole, barely protected by loose earth and leaves, you break free from your egg. Your eyes blink open. The world is blinding, dangerous, and already hungry. Your first breath fills your tiny lungs. And your first meal? A bloody triceratops leg your mother has kindly, if a little gruesomely, left for you. You wobble out of the nest, squeaking for your mother, but instead of comfort, you find a land ruled by violence. Forget peaceful coexistence. This isn't paradise. This is the Hunger Games on steroids. Echoes of roars and screams ripple through the valley. Something kills, something dies every single minute. You panic and stumble back into the hole, hiding behind your siblings. If danger comes, hey, let Steve get eaten first. Because here's the truth. You have only two choices: survive or become food. The harsh lessons of survival. Everything larger than you either wants to crush you, rip you apart, or swallow you whole. The ground itself feels like a buffet. And guess what? You're on the menu. But you're not defenseless. Nature gave you tools. Huge forward-facing eyes give you binocular vision, perfect for spotting prey or predators sneaking up. Long legs and massive feet let you dart and weave through bushes, faster than most hunters expect. Tiny but sharp teeth with a terrifying bite force, nearly 6,000 newtons when fully grown, mean even as a hatchling, you can carve flesh like a hot knife through screaming butter. And yes, despite the jokes, you've got arms, and they're stronger than most think. For now, your game plan is simple. Hide, scavenge, and don't die. Your mother sometimes drags back scraps, but the truth is, you're mostly on your own. You learn quickly. Every rustle in the grass could mean life or death. By the end of your first week, you've already become a stealthy little ninja of the underbrush. Adolescence. The rise of a teenage tyrant. Years pass. Against all odds, you've made it to 13 years old. Congratulations, you're a teenage T-Rex. Your body has transformed. You now stand 25 feet long, as tall as a one-story house, and weigh in at a muscular 2 tons. Your muscles bulk out like you've been training with Arnold himself. Your speed? A respectable 20 miles per hour. Not Olympic sprinter levels, but remember, there's no Usain Bolt yet to outrun you. You've graduated from scavenging scraps to full-blown hunting. Your style? Brutal efficiency. You prefer to decapitate prey, because behind the skull lies the richest, most nutritious flesh. And you've got the bite force to snap a neck like it's a crispy breadstick. One day, near a watering hole, you spot a juvenile triceratops. It's distracted, grazing. Perfect. You lower your body, creep forward, and then explode from the shadows. Its horns twist toward you, but too late. Your jaws clamp, its bones crack, and dinner is served. Hunt, kill, eat, sleep. That's your rhythm now. And with every successful hunt, you grow stronger. Adulthood. Apex of the apex. At 20 years old, you are now the ultimate predator, the apex of apexes. You stretch nearly 40 feet long, weigh over 7 tons, and stand tall enough to peer into second-story windows, if only humans existed yet. With a mouth armed with 60 banana-sized teeth, you are unmatched. But there's something more than hunger now. Something stirring in your instincts. The drive to find a mate. The courtship of a king. You prowl toward a watering hole where females gather. And there she is, a magnificent female T-Rex, her scales shimmering in the sun. Fierce, confident, undeniably captivating. Now it's time to impress. You must prove strength, agility, and dominance. First, you take down a smaller hadrosaur in a display of raw power. With a thunderous roar, you announce your presence to the valley. The female watches, intrigued. But not everyone is impressed. Another adult male steps forward. You've wandered into his territory. The ground trembles as the two of you clash. Jaws snap, tail swing, claws rake. It's a battle for dominance, for territory, for love. The watching dinosaurs freeze in awe. At last, bloodied but unbroken, you stand victorious. You offer the female a portion of your kill. She accepts. You've won your mate. Parenthood. The cycle begins again. Soon, you and your mate guard a shallow nest filled with eggs. You take turns standing watch, snapping at sneaky raptors or opportunistic pterosaurs that think they can make a snack of your future. After months of vigilance, the eggs crack. Tiny squeaks fill the air as hatchlings emerge. For the first time, you feel something beyond hunger or dominance. Pride. Legacy. But the world is cruel. You know too well that most of these little ones won't survive. You bring back lizards and scraps, but soon they must learn, as you once did, to fight, hide, and hunt. Nature will decide their fate. The tyrant's reign. Years roll by. You carve out a kingdom for yourself. Other dinosaurs whisper legends of the fearsome T-Rex, the shadow of death that stalks the valley. They call you the prehistoric Baba Yaga. You've become not just predator, but ruler.
One day,
for a time, life is good. But time always wins.
Perfect.
The final challenge.
Out of the nest,
Passing the crown.
for your mother.
Age slows you down. Your steps grow heavier. Your muscles ache. Younger T-Rexes circle, eyes burning with ambition. One day, a bold young challenger steps forward. He roars, a sound filled with arrogance, fire, and hunger for the crown you've held so long. Once, you'd crush him without hesitation, but now, something shifts. The thrill of endless battles feels hollow. The cycle of dominance, the constant fight, it has worn you thin. You roar one final time, a sound that echoes across the valley, shaking the earth. Then you lower your massive head, acknowledging the inevitable. The challenger charges, the world spins, and just like that, your reign ends. But your story, your bloodline, they carry on. And that was the life of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, the hatchling, the hunter, the ruler, and finally the fallen king. If you enjoyed stepping into the footsteps of history's most fearsome predator, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell because there are plenty more prehistoric stories waiting to be told.